What's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe class good old boy Hightower. Hightower here forms the bicep of Devastator, if you can call it that. He combines with scrap metal to form the gigantic hand of the mighty Devastator. And of course, Hightower here is a crane. He's high. Wait, he's a high tower, you know, he's a high crane, something like that. I guess that makes sense. He's kind of like Hook in the sense of like being a crane in the Transformers series, and his proportions are just all out funky. I do like the tiny little T-Rex arms and just how articulated this whole section is. I just love moving it around, kind of playing with it, putting the crane in front of him, just kind of forming some sort of grip pose, something like that. That works. That I love this. I mean, also the head is just perfect. Now, in terms of detail, he is not the best. I mean, he has like, bland gray spots, but these are easily remedied if you just add a little bit of silver or yellow splashes, and he will be the best Hightower you can ever get. There is also the empty something, the oversized Hightower, which is, I'm not planning on getting those. They're just but you have his nice little noggin here. Pretty much the most normal thing out of this whole this whole figure is just he has a nice head. I love the insect look. It looks really nice. Like, damn. The crane is also like at his back, so you could pose him like that. You're like, you can do that. Now, for size comparisons, here he is with our good friend Overload, which is the only one I can compare him to. So, you can get a sense of how a leader class Constructicon can look with our good old friend Hightower. And Hightower is just easily towered over because he's like the most bestial looking figure here. Like he's just weird all around. That's one way to describe him. He's just weird. If you wanna go with the Legion class version, the Legends class version of him in Revenge of the Fallen, you can straighten the treads, put the head back in the cage, and you have yourself a good old Legends Hightower. And it's pretty sad that they didn't even acknowledge like the other concept art, the one where he has like the arms that kind of like split in half because of this. I don't know how that forms, but MT did it. MT something, the oversized version of this guy did it. They added like arms on this guy, which is pretty cool, but whatever. I mean, I'm happy with tiny armed Hightower. I'm happy with him. That's enough. But for articulation, it does have a ball joint at the head, so you can look up, down, side to side a little bit. He has a hinge here at the base of the ball joint, so you can get more range out of that. He has another hinge here and another hinge here, so you can get some nice poses out of that. It's pretty cool. Now, he has another rotation here. It's on a universal joint, so he can move out and rotate. Now he has I keep saying now. he has the thigh swivel, bicep swivel, not sure. A bend here, and another hinge, two hinges here, so you can have some maneuverability over the treads, and another hinge there, or maybe a swivel or a rotation. I don't know, whatever you want to do with that. Now you can put him on some cool poses. He also has articulation at the crane. He has two hinges. Now he has like, let's remove this. He has a hinge here and another hinge at the main crane itself, so that is pretty cool. You can have more poses out of that. He also has a hinge here, but that's more for the combining port. There you go. There you go. You have Hightower. Now, for transformation, you could straighten the treads, bring the head like that. You can bring it in like that. The most you can bring it in like that. And I can bring these up for a little while. Let's remove the combiner peg and kind of just straighten it out like that. Now, you want to open these sections here. It's a bit stiff on mine, but if yours is all good, then it's all good. Now, okay, you wanna bring the shoulder sections into this whole section here, so that it's all straightened and all good. But before you do that, you want to make sure to rotate this section. Yes, I know this is a bit of a mess, but you'll understand with me teaching you. This is gonna be understandable. Now you can bring these in. You can hinge these down. You're all good. You can bring these out like so. And bring that in. I don't know if you're supposed to rotate. Oh god, never mind. There you go. You can rotate that, and then you have a tab here and a tab there. Now, if you didn't understand that, I want you to rotate here and rotate here. So that whole thing, you have these kind of diamond shapes there, want them diagonal like that. You can rotate these, make sure the wheels are under. There you go. Now you have the tab here and another tab here in a slot. Bring that in, and here you have the underside all done. And that's how you do it. Now you just have a slot here, 2 slots and 2 tabs. Just make sure to tab those in. And you have the whole side done. Bring this section up, straighten that, and here you have Hightower all done in his crane mode. Also, you have the arms folded out. Make sure to just kind of bring them in, and you're pretty much all done. You have Hightower. He can roll. He's a crane. Pretty cool. I love the claw, so that's nice. Now, that's pretty cool. It's basic. He's like, you know, he cleans up better than scrap metal. He has less kibble. He has less stuff going on and on. But for what it is, it's also just not too shabby. It's not too shabby. It's not too bad, but also not perfect. You know, you have stuff kind of just messing with you around there. You have the exposed combiner port, but you can just bring that in if you don't like that. There you go. And you know, for what it is, for being a crane, he does his job all good. He's all good for being a crane. That's what you'd want. You know, he does his job for being a robot, a crane, a bicep. Bicep mode. You want to untab the treads. And make sure that this diagonal tab lands into that. But you gotta untab, rotate a bit, and make sure to just kind of tab that in. Untab, rotate a bit, and tab that in. And expose the combiner port. Bring out the head. That is the most fiddly part of this because you can see I'm having a pretty hard time with this. He's not. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now you can bring this up like that to expose this hinge here. You can remove this section now and bring oops, you can bring and clip that on to the back of the head. Now, I'm sure you don't like the exposed head. What I pretty much just kind of do is just bring this down, just do that. And there you still have kind of a thumb. But, you know, it's not as long as the thumb that you would like if you want long thumbs. But I'm okay with just a small looking thumb. I'm okay with that. As you can see, I'm sure you don't like the exposed head, so I'm pretty much okay with that. And there you have the bicep mode. He's a bicep. Literally bicep. Now, we can bring in our good old friend, scrap metal. What do we do with scrap metal? he has a combining peg right here, and Hightower has a slot right here. Now what I kind of do is just bring it out for a bit and put my finger here, you know, just like what JJ does. But with what with how everything is kind of working here, I kind of just, yeah, I put my finger here and then make sure to straighten some pieces right here to make sure that the threads don't collide and nothing comes against each other. And that is Devastator's whole arm right there. It's pretty shocking that it takes two to make a little hand, but it's pretty impressive as well because, you know, knowing that Devastator is just massive, you know. You know, like I said, the thumb is a bit small, but you know, for what it is, you know, I mean, if you're okay with like the yellow bits of the head just kind of showing, as long as the head is kind of like that, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I do. Now, you know, Toy Base did some sort of like this kind of look there, but I'm not gonna do that for now. What I'm gonna do is give Hightower legs. Yeah, because this is my favorite thing to do with Hightower. Believe me. Remove this. Open, and make sure to untab the sides. Like so. Once you got it all untabbed, bring those out, bring these out. Tab and tab. Like so. Now, you want to bring him on his underside. Open the head, rotate, like that. Now you got the head. You got the shoulders. And these will bend like so. So these will be arms. If you don't know where I'm going, you'll probably know. Just wait for it. I just kind of stand Hightower for a bit now. Open this. Open that. Rotate. Give him a bit of leg, I guess. Open that. Rotate. Rotate. Hinge. Open these sections right there. Now, kind of just close these up to give him support at the back. So he's kind of like a centaur, if you think about it. Kind of like those beastie centaur guys. Now, it's gonna be interesting. You expose the combiner peg here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But there you go. Just kind of open that. Make sure that this combiner port is all good. And bring that in. Once you got it all done, just kind of open these and open the claws. And once you open the claws, you can set the legs down now, and you have Hightower with legs. There you have it, Hightower with legs. I gave him legs. And like, I was kind of shocked knowing that, you know, I could do it, because like, you know, Hightower's pretty hopeless. He doesn't have legs, sadly, but there you go, he has some. He got himself some. It's pretty cool. And like these hands are kind of like pinchers, or like you can stomp on you. You can bring the combiner port out, assemble the crane. Once you've assembled it, this square here fits perfectly on the combiner peg, and he works absolutely the best. There you have Hightower with legs. And I'm proud of this. Like, I actually think that this could work. Like, for me, I guess it works for me. I don't know about you, But I like this. You know, Centaur Hightower. Why not? You know, he was already a beast. You can kind of bring this down if you like to. Kind of give him more height. Give him more human proportions. I mean, he's not human at all. He's got the tail and the centaur body, and it's not too bad. I like it. I don't know about you, but I like it. I love this. So, that's pretty much it for Hightower. So, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We already have Hightower here, and we're already almost gonna complete Devastator. 3 more to go: Scrapper, Mixmaster, and Scavenger. Unfortunately, my dad couldn't find Scavenger and Mixmaster, but I did recommend him to I did recommend like an online seller to him that could sell Scavenger and Mixmaster. So I hope that I can complete Devastator by Christmas. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye. Primix Production 25 signing out. Have a good day. Have a good night.